behalf of His Royal Majesty, you are warmly welcome to Monsieur Palace. As custom demands, I would like to ask for permission here this afternoon.
In it fit that our first point of call should be at the feet of His Majesty. So today I'm here to introduce the leadership team, which cuts across two regions, South Africa and also the United Kingdom. If you give me the audience, I'll mention their names. So in our CEO, we have Andre, who is our CEO, Andre Lambastre. And also we have Nick. Nick is our Chief Technology Officer. We have Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence is our Chief Product Partner. And we have Monet. Monet here is our Director of Technology. And we have Mr. Tim Honor, who is our Chief Investment Officer. So now we came purposely to introduce the team and what we've done, to share with Your Majesty what we've done as a team and what we intend to do as we bring this team to Ghana. So that's why purposely we came.
So if there is something the Chief Executive wants to say, please allow.
Otumfuo. Osei. We want to thank you for the opportunity for us to come and address the King today. And having partnered with Stephen for several months now, it has been good to understand from him that he would like to come to Ghana together with this business to execute for the green energy transition that Ghana is embarking on. The government has made it clear that they are interested to expand in green energy specifically, and we want to make sure that we partner with the Ghana people to enable jobs. And I think Stephen will speak a little bit more about our goals, what we have already achieved, and what we plan to achieve specifically in Ghana with your partnership. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you. So, Your Majesty, Dreampower Africa is a company, and its partners have been in existence over 3 decades. We have implemented over 5 kilowatt hour per hour energy storage across UK. Over the years as well, we've implemented energy systems over 250 across UK and Wales. When it comes to solar farms, we have great expertise and technologies and great partners who back us in terms of what we implement. In terms of investors, as you all know, we do actually have key financial institutions who right now, in terms of sustainability and enabling green, or should I say, sustainable energy infrastructure, they are ready to back us in terms of what we plan to implement in Ghana. If you grant me, I'll share some of the plans that we intend to execute. So the plan that we brought into Ghana is one of a big plan. In our research, we realized that in the whole of Sub-Saharan Africa, which Ghana, as you already know, is the first country to achieve its independence. If we are enabled well with just solar energy, we can power the world 7 times. That means we can export energy in terms of storage, energy storage to other countries, etc., and even across the oceans. So we decided that we will maximize our capabilities on solar. So we have several infrastructures and technology to enable us to achieve this. So what we've decided that in phase 1 of what we are going to implement, we're looking at solarizing or electrifying all key institutions, being it Parliament House, key ministries, infrastructures, looking at hospitals, agribusiness processing when it comes to the private sector. I think the industrial hub, they need 24-hour energy security. So that will be our phase 1 of our project. Phase 2 will be how we can transition Ghana into achieving a net zero. And that comes in terms of its e-mobility, which will be the electric vehicle infrastructure. When we come into that space, we have key partners here. Mr. Lawrence here sits with Tesla. We have companies such as which sits with technology in body. So we intend to implement with government a public-private partnership where all the core filling stations, all the key infrastructure, STC, etc., you have an EV charging port. So we are building the systems already in place. Our phase 3 is the mass assembling plant, where we will set up an assembling plant to manufacture EV buses. I think our public transport system is something that we can actually change and leverage and make it better. So that's our key first phase implementation program. And to top it all, if we've implemented all these programs, we need the expertise, the local expertise. The local expertise, we are proposing a partnership with KNUST, that's Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, in terms of how we can set up an institute where we'll have expertise in terms of servicing, maintenance, and creating green jobs. We are envisioning that we can create over 1.5 million green jobs that comes from the solar components which we'll manufacture here. We're not just going to import here. I think we're looking beyond the future where Africa, which is growing its population in terms of a very youthful population, how can we enable our brothers and sisters with all this innovation transfer? Your Majesty, if you came, this our plan, and we wanted to seek Your Majesty's blessings. And I think from several engagements which we've had over time in the UK and here, we thought it fit that our first call should be at His Majesty's feet. So, Tutu Shami, Pacho, and Natinibay.
So, Mapa Koyaso Mobile, Mabdo Mobia Show, Damana, Umaduma, she says, when it's only at 20, why we don't change right now for 2 and constraint.
Thank you very much for this visit and the briefing that my son here and you have given me about green energy. That is the norm now. It's any country that wants to develop now will have to adapt to these circumstances. Ghana, at the moment, we're still experiencing electricity problems. Just importing fuel to get our lights on, the hydro, and all those things. These are all issues that we are trying to find a way to be able to run our country. Because without energy, the economy is also going to come to a standstill. At the same time, we need a clean, the circumstances of climate change and everything. Everybody cannot deny the fact that we have to be very careful in the future and that everybody will be consumed by the changes that we're going to. And so climate change is real. So if you don't adapt to clean energy and everything, then it means we're all going to find ourselves in a situation where we'll be wiped out. And therefore, solar energy, for example, is something that Ghana would be happy to look at seriously. It's something that we have not advanced in Ghana yet. We're still using these with our brain. Still have that with being powered by hydro or by fuel or something. And therefore, we think that even though we have an installed capacity of about 5,000 something, that is to power Ghana, that's problems there. And therefore, if you can look at yours and then give us Ghana a good proposal that will be to our benefit, I'm sure we will look at it positively. Because that is the way we want to go, and that is the way we have to go. Clean energy is something that we cannot avoid. So it's a must that we do it, and provided that the technology and everything is there.
Yo.
There are available manpower in Ghana. K University, for example, is training so many engineers and electricians and everything. The technical universities are also training young men and women who can also be trained. So technology transfer from you to them also is something that we will look at. So anything that we can do to support to make this a reality, I'll be more than happy to do that because it will help the development of Ghana.
Yo.
Currently, the government says 24-hour economy. If 24-hour economy is going to be successful, then the energy must also run for industries to run.
Yo.
And rural areas and all those things, because industry must go to those places. And so it's something that in the wider perspective, it will go to help the development of this country.
Yo.
So all the support necessary for us to do that. So I thank you for coming to introduce your company to my grandson here, and you have my support in any way possible. So if there's anything that we can do, please don't hesitate, let us know, then we'll do it.
Yo.
Thank you for coming today. I thank you very much for this visit.
Yo.
And I think the files were done, Otumfuo Osei, and then the advice in ensure the American say so and so on behalf of the team, we are happy and very privileged to be here this afternoon. I said that the man on it and ensure the American. We're here to I think collaborate. I think the key word for us is collaborate, and then make sure the jobs are created here in the community. Much of
Adama, Nana, Moses, that. So when you read, that's when I quite so the future of my share. I mean, shall you move so when you was a papa. Consider that was.